Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I hope you had a happy Easter full moon weekend. This is a mid-month musical messages check-in for the twin flame soul connections out there. So this reading is specifically for those of you who already know you're on the twin flame journey, okay? So if that is you, then this could be for you, but as always, it cannot be for everyone. So if this is your story, comment below. If not, you can always check my channel for other messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid, so reverse roles however they apply to your story. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So to my lovely subscribers, thank you for your love and support of the channel. Thank you for being here. And for those of you who are new, we would love to have you as this community grows and grows. So welcome to the new subscribers. And please be sure to check the description box below for all of my social media links and accurate ways to connect with me outside of YouTube. I know that there are lots of scammers out there, you guys, not just on my channel. So continue to stay aware, report, block, and never give out any of your personal information to anyone who seems sus, okay? So before we move into the reading, you guys, as always, again, this is for the twin flamers out there, those of you who know you're on the journey. Just a reminder, as we are looking into the energy of divine masculine, that this is your journey, okay? So whether this reading is about your person or you, the twin flame journey is about you coming into union with yourself, remembering that you are whole and awesome and beautiful and special and complete with or without your physical meat suit partner, okay? So this is a journey of ascension, a journey of opening your heart and becoming one with the source. So remember, in all of these readings, yes, we're checking in the windows of divine masculine and seeing what's going on with the current energy, but you are always the one in control, okay? This is your journey, it is your path, and it is your free will. So continue to open up your heart, continue to be in the energy of love and focus on yourself, and that will call in union by default, okay? So for those of you who are wanting to know what's going on in the collective energy of divine masculine, this reading could be for you. So as I was preparing to do the reading and get my whole table set up and the cards out, I pulled my Musical Messages Volume 2, and on the bottom of the deck was With or Without You, which is by U2, and it's also the infamous theme of Ross and Rachel, okay? So for those of you who know about Friends, you know that it took 10 whole seasons for Ross and Rachel to finally make things work, okay? So for those of you who I just ruined the whole show, my apologies, but for those of you who already know, you know what a long journey these two have been through, okay? Lots of separation, lots of external circumstances that kept these two apart. So this song lyrics are, through the storm we reach the shore, you give it all, but I want more, and I wait for you. With or without you, I can't live with or without you. So this energy of weathering the storm and waiting for your person is very relevant, right? And the two cards that popped out in my pre-shuffle were the Star and the Ace of Swords. So we just came through this full moon energy where, if you haven't already seen the full moon reading, I suggest you watch it, where truths are being revealed, okay? Balancing of relationships and partnerships are happening, and anything that is not meant to last is falling away as we move into eclipse season. So this is kind of a preparatory reading, I guess you would say, before the chaos ensues, before we are fully in eclipse season and we start off that lunar eclipse on April 30th. So with the Ace of Swords and the Star popping through, I feel like the general energy here is that someone is realizing that they can't live without you, that you are their wish, okay? You are their wish come true. They want to heal and renew this connection. They could have received some sort of divine clarity under this energy of the full moon. And I feel my feet are tingling right now, y'all. I feel as if this person, whoever they are, okay, is ready to come forward with the truth, ready to admit that you are their wish fulfillment. You are the one that they've been waiting for, that they've been weathering the storm for. Okay, so again, that was just a pre-shuffle message. I'm going to stick these cards back in the deck because, you know, I love when I stick the cards back in the deck and they pop out again during the reading. But, you know, a lot of times you have those themes, right, that are very relevant. And if any of you have experienced that sort of energy as we moved through the full moon, this could even be divine clarity through a dream or a vision. In general, just a message that you received, okay? Could have been from a person, could have been from your guides, could have just been through divine timing, which again is the energy of the star. So as I'm shuffling the deck, the song Close to You came out. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. And this is by the Carpenters. So as twin flames sign up for their journey, okay, as they promise to come into union here on earth, that's exactly the energy that's coming out in this card. Deciding to create a dream come true. We're talking about the wish fulfillment. This person longs to be close to you. Okay, so very interesting energy popping out. I know I don't usually start with the musical messages, but I was feeling it, y'all. We also have past lives. I'll take you way back, countless centuries. Don't you remember that you were meant to be my queen of hearts, meant to be my love? Through all my lives, I'd never thought I'd wait so long for you. The timing is right. The stars are aligned. So save that heart for me, because you know that you're my destiny. Respect to the moon, the stars, their sons and their daughters. Our love is deeper than the oceans of water. You guys, this is deep, very, very deep. So let's move into the actual message. And I think I'm actually going to pull some more musical messages as well, because the cards just keep popping out, y'all. Easy. You ran away to find something to say. I went astray to make it okay, and he made it easy, darling. I'm still in love, and I say that because I know how it seems between you and me. It hasn't been easy, darling. So, you know, this song popping up is also clarity for those of you guys who are in some sort of a third-party situation. All right, your person is telling you that their road hasn't been easy, and maybe they rushed into the arms of the karmic, metaphorically, because they thought it would be easier. They thought that they could deny the connection that they had with you. They thought that by staying in their comfort zone or going back to the old familiar, that it was going to somehow fix things, maybe somehow allow them to forget the things that happened or occurred between the two of you. But it hasn't been easy, is what they're saying, okay? It hasn't. It wasn't as easy as they thought it was going to be, okay? So let's get some messages from the Elemental Oracle and see what is going on here in the collective energy. So we have Lake, which is also the card of depth, okay? This reminds me a little bit of the Moon card in the Light Seer's Tarot. It's basically the same image. So we have someone completely submerged underwater, but you have this beautiful castle that's up in the sky, right? So maybe this person is simply saying that, again, it wasn't easy. It wasn't as easy as they thought. Maybe they went back to the karmic to keep the house in order, right? To keep their assets, to hold on to that 10 of pennies that they thought was going to be there forever. But at the end of the day, what happened is they are deeply submerged in their emotions right now, okay? Not only is the connection that you share very deep with this person, but again, the depths of their emotions are drowning them at this time, okay? I feel like this person is trying to come up for air, but they're laying in the bed that they made, okay? And apparently it's a water bed, okay? So underneath the deck, we also have storms, which I see as tower moments. And it is also about cleansing. So in one of the readings I did recently, I talked about what a blessing the tower is and how exciting it is to get that card, because whatever is falling apart right now for this collective of divine masculines, it's meant to cleanse. It's meant to renew and give this masculine an opportunity for a rebirth. I'm sure that while they're experiencing these tower moments, it's not easy, right? Like we said, we saw it in that card, but ultimately it's what's necessary. It's what is destined, okay? So we talked about the energy moving up to the eclipses. Anything that's falling apart right now is destined to be that way. This is all about fate and things being aligned for us that are out of our control. So we talk about having free will, right? But there's a difference between your soul will and your ego's will. So for those of you who have been continuously leaving your heart open and allowing this connection to exist between you and your person, by healing yourself, by focusing on loving yourself and doing all of the things that we talked about, that is why these changes are occurring, okay? That is how your manifestation will come into the physical. So right underneath that, we also have bushfires. So yeah, metaphorically, your divine masculine could really be putting out some fires right now. And as you know, lightning strikes in dry areas and causes these sort of forest fires. So this is all coming across as some big metaphor, right? Your person has been drowning in their emotions, drowning in their life that they thought was going to be easy. But it turns out that spirit, the universe, is coming through with divine intervention, causing these situations and partnerships to fall apart because the land is dry, okay? So obviously when you have these thunderbolts coming in and causing these bushfires, you see this person covered and tattered and torn and holding up this image of animals escaping, okay? So your person is looking for a way out of this bonfire of a situation they've got themselves into. We've also got silence represented by the element of snow. So, you know, your masculines could also be feeling left out in the cold. You could have very well went silent on your masculine. Cause them to sit in their own energy that they have projected onto you, okay? So for a lot of you, this started out with your masculines ghosting you or running from you, or again, running back to the karmic for the sake of keeping things together in the physical world. But now they're getting a taste of their own medicine. They're sitting in silence. They're sitting out in the cold because now they know what it feels like to be silenced, okay? These masculines thought it would be easier to go back, but now they've been forced into silence because they made their decision. They made their bed. Now they are the ones having to deal with the cleanup of everything that's gone on, okay? And everything that will go on over the next few weeks as we move into eclipse season. So we have bravery and oceans underneath that. So now we go from the look of someone drowning to the look of someone being brave and using their own world to stay afloat. So I feel like your person, your divine masculine, is starting to understand that the depths of their emotions have actually been there for them to thrive, for them to experience the intensity of this connection. Okay, they're starting to use this lesson that they've learned to keep them afloat. They're starting to use it to bring in the true connection that was supposed to be from the beginning. Remember, we talked about the past lives energy, the coming down here and deciding that you were going to come into union. Whoever's masculine this is, they've pushed that away for way too long. And spirit is saying, enough is enough. Okay, now it's time for you to use this energy and transmute it into your strength. Okay, so remember, anything that happens that may appear negative to your ego or to your meat suit, those often show up as lessons, right? Sometimes it's a dual lesson and we don't even see it until the lesson's been learned. So I kind of feel like that's exactly what's happening for your masculine. Things are starting to come full circle. They're starting to use this energy to their advantage to help bring them into their new world that they're manifesting, okay? And speaking of new world, we then have Earth and home, which I look at this as the Empress in this deck. Your divine masculine knows who their home really is. They know where home is, and it's where the heart is. And feminine, you're the one with the heart. You're the one that has this masculine's heart. You always have, okay? The Empress, we already know what she embodies. Divine feminine, queen of all queens. So your person is well aware and on the right track, and that is what's happening energetically overall. So let's see what's going on in the tarot and find out what this masculine is currently thinking, feeling, and all the good stuff. Wow, so on their mind is the Two of Cups. They're literally focused on union, not just a partnership for the sake of looking that way. They're looking for their lobster, okay? They're aware of who you are to them. They know that this is a spiritual connection. They know that it's balanced, and they're aware that you are the one that they call home. You're the one that they want to be with at the end of the day, okay? That is the realization as we move through the next couple of weeks. So what else is in their conscious awareness? What else is going on in their conscious awareness, please? The Ace of Wands. So they're also very aroused, okay? Physically, metaphorically, but the Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. They could be very focused on connecting with you physically. Obviously, you know, these masculines could be thinking about sex, okay? Thinking about what it would be like to be with you, to have this new passionate connection. But also the Ace of Wands is the initiating energy. So this is like the striking of the match. This could be your person having an inspirational sort of moment, realizing, right? Recognizing that they need to take action if they're going to have this Two of Cups, if they are going to have this union that they've been thinking about, that they've been focusing on, all right? So let's see what's going on in their heart space. Let's find out how this masculine is feeling. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. What did I say, y'all? This masculine feels the love. They know where their heart is, and it's with you, divine feminine, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but this is someone with a very deep emotional intelligence, someone who is capable of not only showing unconditional love, but being in that energy. Queen of Cups is sitting here enjoying her tea because she knows who she is and she knows of her worth. She doesn't need to chase anyone around them streets, okay? The Queen of Cups is exactly what this masculine has been looking for and longing for. Someone who can handle the depths of their own emotions. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. So also they're feeling like they've been patient long enough. They've been working on their coin. They've been working on their physical environment. They've planted the seeds with you and in this connection long ago, right? I'm not talking about the circumstances that you have dealt with so far on earth. I'm talking about y'all have been patient long enough from lifetimes before. Your masculine is feeling like they're ready to reap the rewards of this harvest. They're ready for this to actually happen in the physical, okay? So we also have Joey, like, but double auditions, okay? I love this deck, by the way. So you can see Joey here contemplating, right? They've put in all this work, and that's something to be said too. Think about all the auditions that Joey went on. Think about all the shitty parts that he had to play, all right? I'm literally thinking of a reel in my head of all the things, the crazy plays, the milk carton commercial, the whole like poster up in the train station where like he's like the poster child for STDs. Like there's been so many things that Joey went through to finally land that role of a lifetime, right? To finally make it on Days of Our Lives and be that recurring character, to have what he's been wishing for. And you can see he's envisioning the Oscar. He's thinking about the rewards. Like, your masculine knows in their heart that you and them, they both have been putting in the work. Okay, it's time for the harvest. So going back to the whole Star and Ace of Swords energy that popped out before, that is exactly what they've been wishing for and what you've been wishing for things to happen in the physical union. Okay, I'm not just talking about sexual union, but for a lot of you, you're not in physical union with your person. You haven't actually spoken to this person in God knows how long. There are issues, there are circumstances, but it's all part of the process to get them where they need to go and you where you need to go. So I didn't really ask anything specifically when I shuffled just now, but a bunch of things just came out. So we're going to go through it, okay? So we're starting out with the Five of Wands. Talking about going through things. This is about conflict and competition, all right? There could have been some arguments or things that your person had to go through in order to complete certain lessons, like I said. All right, we also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So maybe a part of your person's lesson was to be able to finally stand up for themselves. Okay, maybe they were the type that just went along with the status quo or just kind of gave up because they felt some sort of pushback. And then we are back with the whole laying in their bed that they made for themselves, having to now put out these fires because instead of standing up for what they knew they wanted in the past, they gave up, right? They put their wands down. They decided that they would rather just lay low, right? But you see Rachel here defending herself, and that's what this masculine has always needed to do. You also have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So again, waiting on things to happen, but not truly aligning with their manifestation. So Ross is looking out the window at this plane flying off into the distance, okay? And I feel like this is that moment where Rachel goes to Paris and he's sitting there waiting, right? He's being patient, but this is also a card of ships coming in. And since this card is in reverse, I feel like that has been what your masculine has struggled with, okay? Wanting the change, wanting to start their new life, but feeling as if they can't for whatever reason. And we also have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So your masculine has felt like they have not been supported, okay? They're not being supported. They also could be feeling as if they lost, right? They had to deal with major loss in order for them to have these sort of epiphanies and realizations, okay? So let's find out what your masculine is wanting, okay? What is their desire here in this situation? The Tower. Oh my goodness. And the King of Wands. So, like I said, your masculine is wanting to take control and responsibility for these tower moments. They realize now that in order for them to follow their soul's purpose and get what they truly want, have a passionate new beginning, be in control of their lives, taking action, they're gonna have to bring down the tower. Okay, they're gonna have to deal with these fires and these storms if they're going to have the Two of Cups, if they're going to have this victory, okay? So let's talk about their likely actions moving forward. So we have the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant, both in the reverse. So I feel like Spirit's telling me that if your person is currently in a long-term connection, or if they were married, they're no longer giving to that connection. They're no longer giving to a unbalanced partnership is what I'll say. I feel too as if the masculine hasn't always listened to their higher self in the past, which is what has gotten them into trouble, okay? We have Joey showing up with all these bags. So again, this could be a material thing. Your person could have been giving and giving and giving to a situation, as I'm starting to get a crusty throat, your person could have been giving and giving to a situation that was unbalanced. Someone who could have potentially even been breadcrumbing them. So again, we're going back to the projection of what they're going through, and they're putting you through that. So they may have breadcrumbed you in the past, okay? Put you in a third-party situation. Obviously, if, like I said, this involves marriage. But with these cards coming up in the reverse, I feel like your masculine intends to be done giving to anything that's not balanced, that isn't supportive of their higher vision for their life. Okay, because I do feel as if this masculine, look at my hair coming out here onto the board, this masculine does want a higher level of commitment. They do want to listen to their higher self, but it took them not doing it first for them to understand how detrimental that was to their future. Okay, so what's the challenge here for this masculine? Oh my goodness. The challenge is the Nine of Wands. Okay, they're the wounded warrior. They've been through the battle now. And that could also be something to say about the Seven of Wands in the reverse. They could have already gone through some sort of fight or battle with their karmic person, right? And now they are the wounded warrior. Now they are tattered, torn. They're sitting here wondering, how do I move on, right? But we're talking about the King of Wands here. We're talking about someone with passion, with perseverance. So regardless of what this masculine has been through, they're going to keep pushing, okay? It can be very challenging, especially if they've dealt with some sort of a, like I said, karmic marriage or situation that kept them stuck and trapped. Their challenge is to keep it moving, okay? Is to put all of that conflict behind them and resolve things on their own spiritual path, all right? And look at that, Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So in the past, your person has really let their mind take control, okay? They've been stuck and trapped in their own mind. Okay, so like I just said, if they felt stuck and trapped, it's probably because they created that illusion inside of their own mind. They've never been stuck or trapped. They've always had the ability to move forward. Nothing has ever been stopping them, but they've allowed it to. Okay, this is a self-imposed prison that your person has built up around themselves. And that's exactly why we're seeing all of this breakthrough. Okay, your person has had an epiphany, a realization that they need to be the ones to take action here. Okay, so very interesting, you guys. Let's get some clarity. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to see about this situation. Okay, so one flipped over. Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So your person is putting one foot in front of the other. They're definitely experiencing they're experiencing a balancing act right now, okay? They're on the tightrope. They know that there's a lot of difficult changes ahead, but they're necessary in order for them to work with you, in order for them to build something. These are the steps that come after the tower moments. Your person is planning, and they're saving up their money. They're trying to build a solid foundation for themselves. And again, this is involving some sort of a collaboration or teamwork. So your person could also be getting together with friends, with individuals who share the same goals. This could also be about work. Your person could also be thinking of changing jobs and starting from ground zero, and doing so based off of some sort of connection with friends, okay? So I feel like the masculine knows that the changes ahead are going to be very difficult, but that's not stopping them from making the changes. It's not stopping them from building. And look at that. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. It's all because they feel this intense soul connection with you. There's unfinished business here. This is a card of past life connection. So they feel this energy between you. They feel the tie. They feel the pull. I also see the Six of Cups as a card of like connecting on the 5D or connecting on a higher level than what anyone else can see. I love the image here too of the Six of Cups because it looks like a staircase. And this branch here kind of reminds me of like an olive branch. So this could also be saying that your person is determined to have a reconciliation with you about past events, okay, about unresolved feelings from the past with you, all right? They're definitely thinking about you a lot, reminiscing on the good times. So let's see what else we need to see about this person. The Emperor coming up in the reverse. So yeah, your person knows that they need to work on themselves. They know that they need to turn things around and they need to pull themselves out of a distorted energy if they're going to show up and be your king, if they're going to show up and be ready for the Two of Cups. Okay, they've been working on themselves. They've also been analyzing where their behaviors in the past have not been very divine, okay, which could be causing them to focus on the past. It's almost like they feel really bad for how things went, which is why they're working so hard to change their life, okay? So, and as I say, change your life, I'm about to start shuffling. I talked about the 10 of pennies before. 10 of pennies is the 10 of pentacles in the reverse, okay? At least for me, anyways. So 10 of pentacles in the reverse, your person's changing their life by divorcing, separating, ending some sort of a long-term connection having to do with family and wealth. So this could be one of those situations where, like I said, your person really does need to start from the ground up. They could end up losing a lot of finances, losing possibly even the respect of family members, okay? So what they're doing now is they're getting ready to take action. They have a lot of ideas about the way they want things to move forward, and they're preparing for that. Page of Wands is an extension of this Ace of Wands energy. This is excitement, preparing for a journey ahead. Let's see what else we have. Anything else we need to see from this deck? Yeah, Justice coming up in the reverse, talking about things not being balanced. This could also be them knowing how you feel, right? Feeling as if they did some sort of injustice to you, that things weren't fair. Okay, maybe they also feel, if this has to do with some sort of a settlement, in terms of legalities, let's say this person does have to go through a divorce, they could be feeling as if the settlement was unfair, but ultimately it's not going to stop them, right? It's not going to stop them from taking that action and moving things forward. Now, we also have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So talking about things being unfair, this could directly be related to the fact that they owed you an apology, feminine, or that they refused to open up and share their feelings with you, maybe came across to you in a sort of immature way. And again, I think they want to rectify that, okay? We also have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this could involve, like I said, them coming towards you in a wrong sort of energy in the past, being very passionate and sexual and physical with you, but then running out the door when things got too serious, or because they were afraid, or again, because they knew they were already in a committed connection. We also have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the Seven of Swords. So this could have involved a karmic partner. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is money hungry, who only cares about wealth, who only cares about what their partner can do for them. This is someone who doesn't really care to create or be nurturing or kind. They just want to be selfish, okay? And with the Seven of Swords signifying a third-party situation, this could also be talking about your divine masculine's karmic partner, putting them in a third-party situation. So like I said, everything's coming full circle now for this masculine. It's like they got exactly what they deserve based on how they treated you. And these are all lessons of the ego, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Swords, I feel like your person could have possibly been betrayed by their karmic partner. This could also be talking about them being in denial or lying to themselves about their karmic partner, thinking that, oh, they were wifey material or that everything was going to be solid and stable, but then they ended up realizing their karmic partner's true intentions, okay? Then we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Once again, we had the same thing pop up in the other deck. So to clarify even further, this person has been trapped in their mind, okay? They've been trapped in their mind and in a loveless situation, I might add, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So tons of clarity coming through here. When the love is not real, when the love is all poured out, you can't have a happy ending, okay? The 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is like heartbreak, betrayal. It's like your person knew deep down that this wasn't a true love situation. It wasn't a true match, but they held on anyway. And it's like the 10 swords are coming down in an even more painful manner than it would have been if they would have just been honest with themselves from the beginning, okay? So your masculine has been focusing on their career. This could be them trying to work on some sort of promotion, putting all their work into the physical because they're trying to, you saw the Seven of Pentacles before. They're trying to make things happen for themselves. They're working on their own stability. I love how the camera keeps focusing and not focusing. It's kind of weird. It's like someone is like waving their hand or something in front of the camera. All right, so anyways, you guys, let's move on. Oh my God, and then the star. Okay, so what did I say? This is about a wish come true. This is about divine timing. And I think your person knows it. They've always known it, all right? And the more they denied it, the more evidence started popping up in the physical, showing them, hey, you're still on the wrong path. You're still not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're still not following your soul's purpose and passion. And so that is when the tower moments come in, all right? So let's go ahead and pull a likely outcome here for your person. The Magician and the Chariot. Wow, couldn't have gotten a better outcome, in my opinion. Your person is making things happen. They're finally taking control and using their resources, and they're moving this train, wagon, car, whatever, forward, all right? They're ready for this to happen. They're ready to start the part of their journey that involves you. They know that they're going to need to be the ones to make the magic happen and to make things work. They're going to be the ones that need to drive the chariot because, like I said, I feel like in the past, this masculine pushed you away, ghosted you, ran from you, and now you are silent. Now you are deciding it's time to step back and let things play out. Let your person go through their karmic lessons, minding your damn business, sipping your tea, your coffee like the Queen of Cups, okay? And that's exactly what Divine Feminine has been called to do at this time because they know that there's nothing that they can do in the physical to control or to force things to happen. You can't make someone love you, right? It's making me think of that song. I can't make you love me if you don't. So like this person knows now that you've already offered their love. You've already offered that cup to them and they turned it down. So now it's up to them to turn the whole thing around and get that chariot moving. All right. So let's pull some 5D love messages from your person and see what they want to say to you. And we will also pull a couple more musical messages to end the reading. For those of you who are in the Spicy Subscriber Society, there will be an additional message here at the end. So be sure to click that link. So let's see what your person has to say. We got quite a chunk. Everywhere I go, I'm reminded of you and the memories we share. So 6 of Cups. I know I messed things up, but I would go to the ends of the earth to get you to trust me again. I've written you 1,000 letters, but I can't seem to find it in me to send one. I'm afraid you're better off without me. And you know, maybe feminine, you've given your divine masculine that impression, right? Seeing as you are the Empress. They could be very insecure at this time, especially based on how they treated you. This isn't some new person coming along wondering, oh, am I good enough for you? They're wondering if they're good enough for you because they've already treated you like you weren't good enough. Okay, so now they know they have to turn it around. I love everything about you, even all the messy parts. So again, everyone's circumstances are different, but this person loves it all. Okay, I don't share my feelings with anyone. You're the only person who has been able to break the chains I've placed around my heart. Oh my goodness. I've had my fair share of unhealthy attachments, but with you, I have never felt more free. Yeah, absolutely. Because this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is a very different energy than the Queen of Cups. Okay? That is what I would consider an unhealthy attachment. So I know you feel ignored, but I'm trying to protect you and this connection. If anyone knew how deeply I felt for you, they would try to tear us apart. So going back to that image we saw from that card over here, right? Let's pull it out. Depth, lake. We saw this person drowning in their emotions, but it's because they're carrying it all by themselves. They're keeping this love a secret. Okay. Again, it reminds me of the moon energy from the Light Seers Tarot. This person is telling you that you've been a secret because they're trying to protect you in the connection, and they've been drowning in their emotions because of it. Okay. We also have, I'm so angry with myself for letting you go. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. So part of this card over here with fury and bushfires, this could be the anger inside of them erupting and really causing them to see just what a mess they've made, okay? I'm so terrified of losing you. I pray that it's not too late to fix this. And I still remember the feeling I had when we first met. Like lightning struck us both. I still get that feeling when I think of you. So lots of synchronicities in this reading, you guys. Again, we have the lightning card coming through. And bottom of the deck, I'm always with you, even if we are not physically together, okay? So this person wants you to know that they're doing the work behind the scenes, okay? They know they screwed up. They know that they don't deserve you, but they're willing to do whatever it takes to get you to trust them again, okay? They don't want to share their feelings with anyone else because you're the only one that gets them, feminine. All right. And they know that they've had their karmic partners and their unhealthy attachments, but the love that you shared with them was unconditional. It was free. And the love you showed them set them free. All right. So let's pull a couple of these for advice from Spirit, which I forgot to do, but we're going to do it now. So we have warmth. Focus on warmth and let it guide all my interactions. No matter how others behave, I choose to respond warmly. With warmth, I can melt any icy exterior. I can soften any hard feelings. I can microwave any pizza. Today, I adopt the saying, kill 'em with kindness, and turn myself into warm, loving serial killer. All right, so talking about warmth, we were just mentioning the Queen of Cups. Continue to stay in the energy of love, feminine, okay? Don't allow anything external to affect you. And if you have to kill them with kindness, then do that, right? But stay in that loving energy that you are, because that is what is attracting your masculine back into your physical environment. We also have celebration. When I come across people in happy, healthy relationships, I give jealousy the finger and celebrate their joy. When I do so, I'm rooting for the good guys, which means that I'm a good guy, and that means all of us win. Who wants to celebrate? So this could also be Spirit telling you that, you know, maybe you might see other twins coming into union or seeing other happy relationships. Don't get bogged down in jealousy or wondering, when's it going to be my turn? Your turn will come. Okay, your union will come, but you have to continue to stay in that positive vibration and love energy. Okay. And then finally, we have independence. I embrace total independence, and I see how empowering that is. Even when I'm in a relationship, I can still be independent by meeting my own needs and creating my own happiness. When I do that, I'm the fullest version of myself, and I have so much more of me to give without needing pieces of me in return, a scientifically impossible expectation. So we were talking about that, and I love that we have the image of the sun and the moon representing divine masculine, divine feminine. The whole journey is about being whole within yourself, being independent, not needing anyone for any reason, not even for validation, okay? You got this, feminine. Spirit's telling you to stay right where you are in the energy that you are, and everything will be fine. There will be something to celebrate, okay? And it will be your turn. It will be your season eventually, all right? So let's shuffle the musical messages one more time and see if there are any other songs that your masculine would like to sing to you. I'm not in love. Oh, okay. So this is a song of denial, all right? So they're telling you they tried to deny this. They tried to push it away. And the words here are, I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong. Don't think you've got it made. So, again, your masculine's admitting that their ego has gotten in the way, okay? Their ego has been telling them, no, you're not in love. This isn't real. This is crazy, right? All the things that our ego, our mind likes to tell us. So going back to that 8 of Swords energy, this is your person telling you they have denied this. They've denied it because they're afraid of love, okay? They're afraid of it. What else do we need to see? And the same card came out, you guys. Past lives. Same card, okay? This is also confirmation. No matter how much they deny it, they know that this is destiny, okay? What else do we have to see? Ay, Dios mío. Okay. Can we get a card? Can we get a card? Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can actually get a card this time. Okay, so as I did that, we had 3 pop out. So we've got We Found Love by Rihanna. So as your shadow crosses mine, what it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny, but I've got to let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. So this is about doing shadow work, okay? Finding love in a crazy circumstance and needing to let it all go, okay? Learning the lessons. We also have Just Like Heaven. I opened up my eyes and found myself alone, alone, alone above a raging sea that stole the only girl I know and drowned her deep inside of me. So your person has felt so alone without you, okay? You're the only girl that they know, that they feel as if they have this deep love with, okay? This is just like heaven. So going back to the lake, the depth energy, drowning deep inside of them is you, feminine, okay? The energy of water, the energy of love. And finally, we have Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. I don't want to lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. This vacancy that sat in my heart is a space that now you hold. Show me how to fight for now. I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back here to you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. So, your person knows that you are their mirror, okay? They were never apart from you because they are you. Okay, separation is an illusion. You cannot be separate from that which you are. And feminine, your job was to come here and show your divine masculine that mirror. Okay, they awoke in you so that you could show them the mirror of themselves. Okay, and once that mirror image is the same, once you both recognize within yourselves is the source of love and union, that is when things start to really happen in the physical, okay? So hopefully this reading resonated with you guys. I know it was a little long, but like I said, if you are a spicy subscriber, please click the link that you are probably seeing right now and head over to the extended reading. So you guys, I love you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of April, and I will be coming out with intimate extended bonus readings soon, and we are moving into Taurus season as of tonight. So happy new season, happy day. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed your full moon and Easter weekend, and I will be seeing you again very soon. I love you. Bye.